Hello everyone, I'm TWK and welcome to TWK Reviews, where I review whatever is on my mind. Yes, things are just a little bit different today. Using a webcam instead of my normal camcorder, I'm using a professional microphone, at least an actual external microphone, so that way, at the very least, we can have some audio consistency throughout this video as I review WrestleMania 19 for the Nintendo Gamecube. But before we get to any of that, let's thank my Plus Ultra patrons over at patreon.com/TWKReviews. Those people being Bobber Castaneda, Bobber Reviews, and Ricky Relic. Thank you so much for contributing, and if you'd like to join their ranks, head on over to patreon.com/TWKReviews. Now on with the video. Before the game starts, we're greeted with a rather nice montage featuring voiceovers from the roster detailing how amazing WrestleMania is, and my only criticism is how abruptly it ends. Following that, we're put into a super industrial menu. From here we can see that the match types aren't as vast as the SmackDown games on PlayStation 2, and the arena selection even more so. This has to be one of the very few games not to feature Survivor Series. After selecting our competitors, we now get to witness the entrances, which are done rather well. Instead of pre-rendered ones you'd normally see, we get several different animations broken up by a canned walking motion. I'll be honest and say that this is what I prefer overall, as it allows for more creativity in the arena department. For example, in this game, the Royal Rumble stage is over on the side, which is something that you will never ever see in a mainline title due to the fact that it will conflict with the pre-rendered motion that the devs record. It's also here where you can tell that a lot of detail went into the wrestlers' models. Like, holy hell, if there's at least one thing that has not aged poorly, it's the quality of the graphics on the roster. Now, for the actual gameplay. Have you played an N64 AKI game? If so, then congratulations! You've essentially played WrestleMania 19 on the Nintendo Gamecube. Weak and strong strikes and grapples, a spirit system, and when you go into special mode, you're practically invincible. There is one difference, however. Instead of the spirit system being linked to momentum, they're now completely independent, as your momentum can only be gained and never lost. Ooh, I just thought of another difference. It's the fact that you use the shoulder buttons to reverse like would be used in the SmackDown games. These two things help it stand out from the games of old, even by just a touch. The match type gameplay isn't anything out of the ordinary either. Ladder and table matches can still be won as easily as in Just Bring It, which, once again, is perfect for multiplayer mayhem. The one true unique thing WrestleMania 19 has going for it are all the odd breakable weapons you can use. Not sure why they were chosen, but who am I to disagree with a vase to the face? So, how is the Creator Wrestler system? It's alright, I suppose. You got some bits and bobs to mess around with, but we all know why we're here. Create an entrance, baby! The amount of time you can spend in creating one is absolutely bonkers. Yet to set up the walking cycle, the animations of the stage, ramp and ring, the lighting, the pyro, the everything. My only complaint is that all the camera choices are poorly labeled. It's almost like they were copied over from the names of all the actual different camera angles that WWE were using at the time, and as fans, we'd have no idea what the fuck any of these mean. Because of that, it's a load of trial and error trying to get the perfect camera angle, now by having to constantly sit through your entrance over and over and over and over again and again and again and again! Eventually, I came up with something serviceable, so sit back and enjoy whatever the heck this is. And now for Main Event Revenge, aka WrestleMania 19 single player mode. Our simple plot is quite simple indeed. Vince McMahon fires us, and Stephanie McMahon then hires us to destroy WrestleMania. No, really, that's the actual plot to this game. And we do so by opening up a can of whoop ass on these beady out bastards. If you want to see Stone Cold send these innocent security guards to another grave, give me a hell yeah! And of course it wouldn't be a Stone Cold Steve Austin beatdown without a few dozen orders of some knuckle sandwiches, and for dessert, some Stone Cold Stunners. Da 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 da, I'm Stone Cold. Da 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 da, I committed murder. Ba da ba da da da, I need a safe house. Ba da ba da da da, I'm out of here. So, this mode is definitely one of the more experimental ones to be sure, and I think that when played with friends, it can be a very fun time. Like, at one point, Stephanie gets kidnapped, and you have to save her by busting down a glass wall. This is fucking crazy, and that's probably one of the reasons this game is remembered as much as it is. Okay, time to wrap things up. WrestleMania 19 is a very solid title that has some rad gameplay and a super fun single player mode, but is unfortunately lacking in the match types in arenas departments. Thankfully, its sequels will do more than fix that problem, but that is for another time. And that is the video, everybody. Let's thank my Class 1B patron, Casey Nicholas Moore, aka the Evil Reverend. If you'd like to join the ranks of him or anyone else mentioned, head on over to patreon.com/TWK Reviews. Also, to give a shout to my buddy Greg Haynes, aka Shin Tiger Curl. Almost had a perfect run here, but no one's perfect. Head on over to Amazon.com to find his book, New World, for sale for Kindle and physical books. Those are what they're called, right? Who knows? I'm not a book person. Anyways, thank you all for watching the video. Remember to also like, comment, subscribe, all that snazzy jazzy goodness, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully you all enjoyed the new presentation.